Good afternoon. I'm Assistant Sheriff Yatomi with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. I'm here to brief you on additional details as we know them today about the officer-involved shooting that occurred on June 25th, 2024. This is officer-involved shooting number 6 for 2024, and it is the first non-fatal shooting of the year. At the same time in 2023, we had 3 officer-involved shootings, all non-fatal. This event was initiated as a burglary at 9:42 a.m. in the 2000 block of Valley Drive, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89108. You can see the scene to my left. The involved officer is Officer Miguel Rodriguez. He is 31 years old and has been with the LVMPD since 2017. Officer Rodriguez was armed with a 9mm Glock 19. This investigation, it was revealed he fired 5 rounds. Officer Rodriguez is assigned to the West Community Policing Division, Northwest Area Command. The suspect was identified as Matthew Tyndall. He is 41 years old, white male adult, 6 feet and 175 pounds. He is pictured to my left. The suspect was armed with an 8-inch kitchen knife. You can see that pictured to my left. Tyndall was arrested for the following charges: 2 counts of attempt murder with a deadly weapon, victim, older person; attempt murder with a deadly weapon; home invasion with a deadly weapon, victim, older person; home invasion with a deadly weapon; battery with a deadly weapon; and resist public officer with a deadly weapon, not a firearm. The details of the officer-involved shooting are as follows. On June 25th, 2024, at approximately 9:42 a.m., the LVMPD's Communications Center received a call from a citizen regarding a male, later identified as Matthew Tyndall, who had broken into a residence while armed with a knife. In that call, the citizen was heard saying, "He's going to kill us." The call was generated as a STAR protocol, and patrol officers were dispatched. Officer Rodriguez was the first to arrive and made contact with the residents that live on Valley Drive, who said that Tyndall was in their backyard but had left. An additional officer arrived with a low-lethal shotgun. Within minutes of arriving, both officers heard yelling for help from the house next door. Both officers ran to that home and saw 3 individuals outside of the front door. Tyndall was in the doorway and in a physical altercation with another male while holding a knife. After issuing Tyndall verbal commands, he dropped the knife, but then bent down and attempted to pick it up again. Officer Rodriguez discharged his firearm, striking Tyndall. Shortly after, the suspect was taken into custody and medical aid was provided. We will now play body-worn camera for you.
They don't know, and we're hearing some kind of banging coming from inside the house. I don't know if it's dogs or if it's this guy. Okay, now we have a lady coming from next door. It looks like he's breaking into their house now. Oh, hey! Hey, drop it! Drop it! Get away from him! Get away! Hey! Drop it! Drop it! Get away from him! Get away!
Now the photo to my left shows the knife that the suspect dropped and where he reached to pick it back up again prior to the officer-involved shooting. I will now share additional details learned through the course of the investigation to Tyndall's actions prior to the officer-involved shooting. Tyndall threw a decorative rock through a window at the first residence and made entry where he attempted to stab 2 individuals. Both of the victims in the home threw furniture at him and eventually got him to go outside into their backyard. They called police and ran outside and waited. Tyndall jumped the wall into the neighbor's backyard and entered through a side door. While inside, he attempted to stab another victim. Shortly after, our officers heard the yelling and made their way to the home where the officer-involved shooting occurred. Now, this concludes this portion for officer-involved shooting number 6. I will now take questions.
For Channel 3, did Tyndall have any relationship to this neighborhood, to these residents?
No. Yes.
In with Las Vegas, and you said 5 shots were fired. How many times was Tyndall struck?
I do not have that information.
And then the victims, are they, both homes, are they all okay?
We know that one victim did receive superficial stab wounds, and she is okay. And she is okay, the first home.